guys, this is the reading for the week of December 15th to December 22nd. And here we go. We're using the Archangel Michael cards for the jumping theme for the week. They're all jumping cards that have jumped out of the deck. And then we're using the Archangel deck for the sort of more details. The first message we got for the beginning of the week is lean on God and the angels for support. We have not seen this card in a while. The prayer says, Dear God and angels, I give you this, and describe your situation, now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. This is a great message because I think it's so needed. There's so many people trying to achieve so much, to make miracles happen, to make some healing happen, to manifest careers, to manifest job changes, moves, just make some relationships work, both marital and, family relationships. Things have just changed and some secrets have come out. And so this is oh so important. They're just reminding you, you haven't turned to them as much as you can, is the big message I'm getting. And they're also saying, please ask for more angels all throughout the day, because the cushion of light that comes through when they're around provides more love, and it just smooths out any possible problems or obstacles. The corresponding message is all is well, and it shows Archangel Jeremiah waving a torch in the space, and it says, everything is happening as it's supposed to with hidden blessings, and you will soon understand. This couldn't be like a better message, honestly. I get the distinct impression, the more I think about 2012, some of the stuff that we went through, some of the preparation we went through with this year and the amount of changes we went through, if they seemed confusing or if they seemed like we were going back and forth, you may understand why things happened the way they did in 2012. There may have been a reason for some of the craziness, is the distinct message I'm getting, and you will have a greater understanding. It won't be so puzzling, whatever it is that you're facing. And this applies to a lot. I mean, it applies to you, just how you think about your life, the way you think about yourself, the view you have of yourself, your life, your path, your soul, the decisions you've made, the people you've chosen. There's a tendency to be a little hard on yourself and wonder why you've made so many mistakes. What I think a lot of you seem to forget is some growth has happened from this, and some of you have really learned your lessons and have made a decision not to do the same again. And that is not to be taken lightly. The middle of the week is looking like this. It's looking like Archangel Michael saying, use your imagination and you will see the answer. A lot of times when a lot of you ask questions, some of you are getting to the point where you're so visual that he's just asking you to just close your eyes and he'll show it to you. The prayer goes, Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help and describe the situation. One of the things that I think is really important to mention, when you go to pray and remember to mention all the details, all the little aspects of a situation. Remember to say that, you need help with all areas of your life, your career, your health, your body, your neighborhood, your job, your coworkers, your boss. Just finding perfect gifts, having better relationships and having conversations go better, having better understandings with people, having traffic go better, having bigger parking spaces, literally spell it out so that there's no way they can say to you that you did not communicate your desires. You never want that to happen. We're all going to die, and at some point we are all going to face our Maker, the God. And you never want to hear from he, she, the Great Spirit, well, you didn't tell us that. What you really want to hear from them is, yes, you did tell us, and this is how we helped you. So make sure that you really spell it out. Write it out, say it aloud, say it every day, say it twice a day, but don't let it go by. And the corresponding message with that is, Archangel Metatron. It's kind of interesting. In order to be visual and see what you need to see, your future, or your situation, I should say, you really do need to clear your chakras. And so Archangel Metatron is saying, picture this cube. He's showing the diagram of a really interesting kind of a bunch of cubes and lights above his head. And he's saying, picture that cleansing through your entire spinal system. And the prayer says, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. There's actually an oracle deck that uses this. And for some people who, are very into math and science, that deck really speaks volumes to them. I have a friend who's actually very good at math and science. She loves that deck. I looked at it and it did absolutely nothing for me. But then again, I don't consider myself really strong in those two areas. So, you have to use your strengths. You use tools and any oracles that, resonate with you and that you can understand and you relate to. And for the end of the week. And this kind of makes sense too. It's interesting how this really fell together for me as I was looking at it. So the end of the week, Lord Michael's saying, prayer will help the situation. It feels like some of you are asking for some really big things. The prayer says, Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Ganesh, Lakshmi, Yogananda. It says, I ask for your divine intervention and describe the situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and I ask that you send one to me now in this situation quickly. Thank you and Amen. And if you notice, he's really intensely praying, and the amount of light that's behind him in this picture is a lot. It's done that way purposely, and then I think it's kind of dramatic just how white the wings are on this photo. And then in this, the corresponding message was, remember who you are, which makes sense. In order for you to feel like your prayers are very effective, you have to feel like you're a powerful person, like you're a loved child of God. And basically, this is the message from Lord Michael. He's saying, his message is, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Don't dismiss who you are. Don't dismiss your power. Don't, see yourself as the way your angels would see you, which is a very loving, perfect image. And if you can't stand certain people in your life, try viewing them. Just remember that, the divine beings are really seeing the good in them and seeing just how whole and perfect they are. When you really resonate with somebody, when you really like somebody or respect them, it's because you're seeing the divine in them. You're somehow that energy is coming forth, that love, that compassion, that respect and integrity, and it's touching your soul. And that's why you're feeling it. If you can't sense it, and if you can't connect to it, just remind yourself, at one point, this person was very loving. At one point, this person was very caring, was actually a good person, and did something really caring and loving. The same goes for you. No matter how many mistakes you may have made, you are still a wonderful person, a person who deserves all of the love, the blessings, miracle, prosperity, health, balance, joy, everything that, is possibly that's good in this universe. You need it, you'll get it, and you deserve it. But you do have to tell yourself that. Because the world has a tendency to give you negative messages. Sometimes through the media, sometimes through TV. It can be kind of toxic. I really am very careful about what I watch on TV. I'm very careful about what I read. There's just certain things I just won't even go to. I just am not in the mood. And the angels are saying there's a reason for that. Because once you decide that you want supreme manifestation in your life, you decide that the negativity has to leave. Your thoughts and feelings, because they're so powerful, your thoughts and feelings, and they're so automatic, and you're creating so much, you want to make sure it's going in the right direction. And you are. So, with that loving thought, this is like the couple of days before Christmas, and I think it's a really powerful, loving message from all the archangels and Lord Michael. All the loving spiritual beings that surround Earth and the universe are with you. God is with you, the goddesses, archangels, ascended masters, fairies, devas. I am sending you the best. I am wishing and praying that you get everything you want in life, that you are always happy and always safe and always healthy. And I know that this is going to be a very special Christmas. I just don't know just how it'll all play out. So have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.